So in barbecue, the smoking process is what separates the style of cooking that we do versus a conventional oven. And we're putting it in a smoker, we're putting it in a different environment, and we're adding a little smoke to it. And it's still about that low and slow process of breaking down those big cuts of meat with lots of connective tissue. My name is Todd Johns. I'm the President and Chief Pitmaster of Plowboys Barbecue. So Haccp is a set of rules governed by your health departments that require that food handling happen in a certain way if you're going to package it under zero oxygen. And so there are certain requirements that we have to make sure we're adhering to so that that food is safe and that it falls within the guidelines of a Haccp program. So in a Haccp program, the requirements that we're paying attention to the most are the cooling process. And our requirements are, once a product like a pork butt hits 140 degrees, we have to cool that down to 70 degrees in a 2-hour window. Once it reaches 70 degrees, we have 4 hours to get to 41 degrees. And then once it reaches 41 degrees, we're at that safe temperature and we can start our packaging process. And so where Fireboard comes in is it allows us to put a probe into that product, monitor its temperature all the way through its cooling process from pre-140 degrees all the way down to 41 and below. So then we can go back, look at our logs, we can track along the way. If there's a point where we're not getting there fast enough, we can intercede and have a corrective action. So it's the constant monitoring and the alerts that are built into Fireboard that really help us on our process and allow us to do other things while the cooler and Fireboard and the product are doing its thing. So when we go from a cooled, maybe even frozen product to a reheat and servable product, it just makes it easier for us to transport that, to keep the quality of that product the best it can be, and then the retherming process be the most consistent it can be as well. So it's all about process, and the Haccp plan, the Haccp program, Fireboard, all of that just really helps us keep that process to its requisite level, to one that the health department cares about, we care about, and ultimately the customer cares about as well.